to the Mudville BBQ Backyard Kitchen. I'm Thomas Gearhart. I'm here with Cowboy Charcoal and Western BBQ Products. Today we're going to make some Carnitas pork tacos. These are great for any backyard event, tailgate, any kind of grilling party that you want to have. Real simple, very easy recipe. Typical Carnitas uses a pork shoulder that's been slow roasted and pulled. Today we're going to do it a little bit different. We're going to use a pork loin. So I'm going to cut open this pork loin here. I'm going to slice it really thin so that it cooks pretty quick. And then when it's done cooking, I'm just going to chop it up to make these tacos. So let me dry it off here. Again, real simple. I'm just going to cut it nice and thin. I'm kind of cutting it on a bias so that I can get these nice big pieces that'll sear up really nicely when I put them on the flat top. You can use just about any cut of pork to do this. You could even use pork chops if you wanted to, but pork loin is really good. It has a lot of marbling, a lot of fat. It's going to give you a lot of really good flavor. All right, that's about good. All right, now I'm going to use a couple different kind of rubs. One of the keys to any kind of backyard grilling or anything that you're doing is you want to build layers of flavor, right? So I've got my pork here in this pan. I'm going to start with this Jack Daniel's all-purpose pork rub. Really great rub for any cut of pork. Really nice flavor, a lot of chili pepper in it. Do a little bit of that. Then I'm gonna go over to Big Papa Smoker's Hallelujah Jalapeno Seasoned Salt. Great jalapeno flavor, garlic, salt, pepper. Really nice, has a really nice overall flavor to it. A little more here. All right, and then finally we're gonna use our Mudville BBQ Prime Pig Rub. This has hickory, brown sugar, paprika, chili powder. Again, it's going to give it a really nice overall flavor. And all these three rubs together will give you a really nice balance. And then lastly, I'm just going to add a little bit of cumin, which goes great with pork. So that's rubbed up there. We'll hit it with a little bit of olive oil so that it doesn't stick. Again, mix it up. Now you can let this sit overnight. You can let it sit for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, however much time you got. You can prep it ahead of time if you're going to a tailgate event and you want to do all your work ahead of time and bring it to the event and grill it there. Or you can just throw the spices on and throw it right on the grill like we're going to do right now. All right, so I'm going to take this over to the mill scale smoker here. Really important. You always want to make sure you give your tongs a few test clicks. That just so you know you're ready to go. So I'm going to put this on this little flat top here that's inside the mill scale. It's real hot. It's about 500 degrees. You can do this on any grill, any smoker. You could put it on a kettle grill with a cast iron pan. On the bottom, you could just grill them on the regular grill surface. Any way you want to do it. Want to make sure we get a real nice sear on these. Kind of crisp up some of that fat that's on the outside. And close the lid here for a minute and let them cook. On this cooker we have some pecan splits, some hickory splits, and a little bit of Cowboy Charcoal lump charcoal. You can use any combination of all of those. Hickory goes really well with pork, pecan, even mesquite or oak. Any of that is great for this type of cooking. All right, we'll go ahead and flip these. And those have a real nice sear on them. Some of that sugar in the Mudville BBQ Prime Pig is starting to caramelize. That's exactly what we want. All right, while these are finishing up, we'll come over here, grab our other ingredients. Real simple. Again, you can prep all this ahead of time if you're going to a tailgate event or a friend's house for a party or something. Simple pico de gallo, tomato, cilantro, onion, garlic, some fresh cilantro, queso fresco, pickled red onion, and of course some limes. Get our tortillas out here. I'm going to cook those tortillas or warm them on the same flat surface that I cooked the pork on, and that's That's key because I want that fat and that, that rendered fat and all those juices from the pork to really soak up in these taco shells, and they're gonna taste amazing. Give that pork another minute. Check on it here. They got a nice sear on them, so I'm gonna throw them in this pan. All right, so I'm gonna put them in the pan and then stick them over here on the side of the smoker just so they can continue to cook for a little bit while I grab the tortillas. Bring these over here. I'm gonna give this flat top surface just a little scrape. I don't wanna lose all that, but I wanna get some of those big bits off. They might be burnt. And then I'm just gonna throw these tortillas right on there. Again, I want them to soak up some of that rendered fat and some of that flavor from the pork. Get nice and warm and toasty. Oh yeah. Perfect. That's exactly what I want. Grab my pork pan here. Now I'm just gonna chop up this pork into little bits. A great tip for any style of cooking, whether it's backyard, inside, it doesn't really matter. You get some cotton gloves and throw them underneath your plastic glove. You can handle hot food items without burning yourself. All the competition pitmasters do it. It's really an important part of how we're able to do what we do. All right, pork looks amazing. Again, I'm just gonna kind of rough chop these into little bits. So that I can assemble my tacos here. It smells delicious. I can smell the chili powder and the hickory and the brown sugar and everything on those rubs. Let's talk about these pickled onions. This is a real simple pickled onion recipe. It's 1 part water, 1 part apple cider vinegar, so like a cup of each. A tablespoon of sugar and 2 teaspoons of salt. That's it. Put them in a mason jar, stick them in the fridge for about a week. You'll have yourself some really easy pickled onions. All right. Time to plate. Grab yourself a couple taco shells. I'm gonna double them up. These are a little smaller, so I don't want them to break. Throw our pork in here. A little queso fresco, some pico de gallo, some pickled onion, a little bit of cilantro to top it off. Throw some lime wedges in there. Gotta have lime with your tacos. And then lastly, this is just a little bit of sour cream, probably about a 1/4 cup of sour cream with a tablespoon of lime juice in it to make yourself a little kind of a crema. Top that there. And just for good measure, we'll throw in a little habanero taco sauce. We're from California, so we like it spicy. And there you go. There's your easy carnitas pork tacos, Mudville style. Let's see how they taste. Wow, they're good. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you try the recipe on your own. Put your own spin on it, make it how you want it. And thanks, we'll see you next time.